Hi guys, Dave here. Dave's LFC Chats and a beautiful sunny bank holiday weekend here in Dublin. Wow, I hope you're all well and stay safe, my friends. Okay, today was meant to be the day. Liverpool's last home game against Chelsea, Anfield, Hendo Shuffle, Premier League, 30-year wait was meant to be over, lifted the trophy. That was what we all dreamt of a few weeks ago before this crazy COVID-19 pandemic hit. And next weekend, of course, was meant to be the famous trip. I was meant to be over in Liverpool next weekend, all next weekend, on the Monday for the big, huge trophy celebrations and parade on the 18th of May. But alas, that will not be happening for the foreseeable future anyway. Let's hope Premier League gets back in middle of June, and even behind closed doors, it doesn't bother me any which way. I've waited 30 years. I can wait another 2 or 3 months. There's no problem. I want number 19. I want to win it. It's coming home. We only need 2 wins, maybe not even. Our next game was, of course, Everton at Goodison, the big derby game. It'll be a neutral ground. It looks like it's going to be a neutral ground anyway. I mean, there's been a lot of talk. The big meeting on Monday, the Premier League, huge meeting on Monday. There's a few teams. Watford's manager came out today, the CEO of Watford, and not the manager, the CEO. And, you know, every team has their agenda. Every club has their agenda. They're businesses now. You have to remember, they're all business. It's all money. Bottom line is money now. And especially the lower league teams that wouldn't have as much money as the top 6 teams now. But, like, of course he's serving his own agenda, his own club, his fans. I mean, there's a good chance there won't be any fans in stadiums for at least another calendar year, maybe next summer, before fans get in any numbers get into stadiums. So, and I mean, for a lot of the lower league teams, that is their match day revenue. Turnstiles is really where they make their money. So you can understand them being harsh and not being happy about the situation of having to play neutral grounds with a lot of the teams, especially Villa. I think Villa had 6 home games left and 4 away. Even if it's an empty stadium, they're probably saying, well, the advantage being at home, you know the pitch, you know the dressing room, you know everything about it is a bit of an advantage to the home team, even without fans. But to be honest, we're all in the same boat. Obviously, the lower league teams are worried about relegation and being dropped. That would be the big thing for them. So much money lost there, especially in the position we are in now, with clubs losing money left, right and centre anyway. But to be relegated now would be an absolute disaster. So you can understand a few teams down the bottom there are not happy with having to play neutral, especially West Ham, Brighton as well have been outspoken about it. But to be honest, up the other end of the table, obviously us, we only need 2 wins to win the league. We have our vested interest in it as well. And even the teams fighting for Champions League and Europa League spaces, they've got a vested interest in playing out the league and hopefully just get it behind closed doors. I don't care how they do it. Just get it won. Get it safely done, of course. The German League starts next week, which is a big one. Everybody's all eyes in Germany. Bundesliga this day, next Saturday. Let's see how the Germans do it. The Germans are brilliant at putting on organisational stuff, logistically brilliant. So if the Germans can do it, the Premier League will be looking at them. The Premier League in Spain will be looking at them too, I'm sure. And maybe the Italian League as well. But let's hope at least we have football to watch on telly next week. We all keeping an eye on Timo Time Werner for Leipzig and maybe Kai Havertz and people like that. But I'd be more interested to see how they play the games, and will the 5 subs be allowed in Germany? I know they're thinking about 5 substitutes in the Premier League being allowed on instead of 3. Let's just see, guys. Wow, it's gonna be really weird watching a match though with no fans there. If you've ever played FIFA or football with a console without fans, it just, you can hear a pin drop, you can hear the ball bounce, you can hear the cursing. The cursing is going to be funny, isn't it? Spitting probably be banned, of course, but we shall see. It's going to be very, very interesting. So hopefully next week, German League kicks off. Keep your eyes on that, and the big meeting on Monday for the Premier League, of course. Let's see what happens. Maybe, you know, if I think it's 14 clubs out of 20. If they pass whatever resolutions need to be passed, it goes through. So you need more than 6, and I think 6 clubs are giving a bit of problems at the moment. Project Restart could be stopped by Project Sabotage, but we shall see. Monday is huge, but all I want's the league, guys. 30 bloody years. Look at that weather. Look at that sky, guys. Not a cloud in the sky. Dreamland. We should be sitting in a bar, sitting at Anfield, dreaming of lifting that trophy right now. It's going to happen. Just a little bit more time. Stay safe. This means more Liverpool. Let's go.